Ladies and gentlemen, again, welcome to our platform. YouTube channel is Ola Babawa. So quickly, let us quickly drop how we do assembly in my primary school. Sing 8 o'clock is the time for school. Never be late in the morning. 8 o'clock for the boys and girls. Come to school in the morning. You will now see the timekeeper. You will now ring bell like this. You now hear assembly. Everybody will now run out. Everybody will run to the assembly ground, will now file up like that from nursery 1 to primary 6, depending on some schools primary 5. These people, they are age range between 3 and 11, depending on how soon you start secondary school. So they will now start assembly, and from that 8 o'clock, anybody that is late now says go to the podium. They will now kneel down there throughout the assembly. Now they will now do quick opening prayer. They will now give the mic to Sister Grace. Sister Grace, can you give us the chorus? Usually, Sister Grace, as a pan-Nigerian, she will start from English song, to Yoruba song, and then to Pidgin. And usually, things will go smoothly, unless when our religious study teacher is just in that mood. So Sister Grace will start like, good morning, Jesus, good morning, Lord. I know you came from heaven above, the Holy Spirit, etc., etc. You wear things like in the morning, early in the morning I will rise and praise the Lord. So Sister Grace will now somehow migrate to Yoruba songs. And in that Yoruba song, she must mention issue. Issue means devil. I don't know why she likes mentioning issue. And when our teachers, when they hear issue, I don't know what used to spark. They just hate issue. It's something just is sparking in their brain. Now Sister Grace singing like, Ogun Eshu o lule o, bami o ti wo, àìrínà o lule, bami, Ogun ìpọ́njú o lule, bami. Everybody will now enter the spirit, will be, matching Satan and all that. While we're still doing that, Sister Grace will enter another realm. Pidgin. Satan don't fall for ground, masha. He don't fall for ground, masha. So we now start matching Satan. But me, I used to remember things. There was a time like that. I was now matching Satan. We're now throwing dust up. We're matching Satan. That's how my friend Dotun, that one, he's asthmatic. That's how he hate dust. And he had an asthmatic attack. So we now had to take him to the hospital. We ended the assembly that day. So that experience now made me remember that I should not match Satan too much so that I will not vex and will not cause Dotun to have asthmatic attack again. So I was now matching Satan gently. He don't fall for ground, masha. He don't fall for ground, masha. That's how from nowhere, our religious teacher, she just gave me one koboko at the back. Chala, like that. That place in between the back where you try to touch from here, and you are not just touching it. But as a big boy that I was damn it that I wasn't going to cry. But Sister Grace, my God will judge you. Sister Grace now went into that realm. We are finished praise now. We're now going to worship. Sister Grace now started that song. Sioni o, Ìlú ayọ̀, Jerusalem o, ìlú ògo. I mean, I didn't want to cry before. That song was very emotional for me. So it's not see the cane really pained me like that. But I was just emotional and I started crying. Ìgbà tí ojú mi bá rí o, Jerusalem o, ìlú ògo. So that was how I cried. Eventually, I spoiled my big boy, thanks to Sister Grace. Then I went to the second round of assault. Then I asked us, bring out your SOP. If you don't have SOP, come to the podium. That's how I side my pocket. And I remember that, I have dropped SOP beside my breakfast when I was eating in the morning. Second round of beating. That's how they took us to assembly. Then I started beating us. Imagine the song they now put after they are beating us. In 444, all things bright and beautiful, all creatures great. We were annoyed, but we had to sing the song. All things wise and wonderful, that Lord God made them. At that point, we were thinking if our teachers were wise at that time. So eventually, they will now call people that were owing school fees. Hey, if you 1,000, we'll give you one. stroke of the cane. If you are going 10,000, we'll give you 10 strokes of the cane. That's how they call one guy Afefe. They now said Afefe is owing 24,000. Afefe has never owed before. I don't know how they mixed it up. That's how they beat Afefe till Afefe fainted. But that is not the story of today. We'll come back to the story of today. Now they will now say inspection time. Now start singing ìmọ́tótó ló lè ṣẹ́gun àrùn gbogbo, fingernails ìmọ́tótó ló lè ṣẹ́gun àrùn gbogbo, uniform ìmọ́tótó ilé, ìmọ́tótó ara, ìmọ́tótó oúnjẹ, ìmọ́tótó ló lè ṣẹ́gun àrùn. They will now start caning people with wooden ruler, those with fingernails not well trimmed, etc., etc. The most annoying part is that after they have assaulted us from poor singing to not having SOP, to school fees, to those whose fingernails are very long, they will now say marching song. Sister Grace, give us marching song. Can you imagine what Sister Grace will now tell us? We are HAPPY. How? We are HAPPY. To spoil things, you now say, we know, we are sure, we are H. How could you be happy with that kind of assembly? Anyway, where I'm going is this. You see all those 3, 5-year-old, 8-year-old children that don't know how to even hold razor to trim their fingernails, and you are beating them because uniform is dirty, fingernail is long, they've not paid school fees, SOP. They are not the ones that are supposed to be responsible for that. The last time I checked, the parents of minors are responsible for their well-being. So henceforth, teachers of primary schools, if any of these things are happening to your student, call the parents and explain to them that you don't want this and this, and stop beating innocent children. Happy New Year 2021. Peace out. Thanks.